Someone has to jump in a broadcast somehow, some way. Ricky Jenkins start against Gabriel Yanoa. I think it's a left-handed pitcher Ranger.
It's baseball on at the plate. Jonathan VR. He will lead this one off today.
Jonathan.
And now pitch on the way. Underway this afternoon as the first pitch of the game is hit in the air to left field. Bryant is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Now to the plate, number one. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Jenkins is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
2 out, nobody on. Hops this one up. Goldschmidt has a play, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center field. Ken
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes ball one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Deep to center. Onto the grass hill and gone. Standing in, Nolan Arenado. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Nolan.
Here comes the first pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Arenado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
There to take it is VR, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And it's 1-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone as they add still another. In now, Ryan Braun.
The right fielder, Ryan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Behind 0-2 now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Oh my God, he beat that.
Flips it behind his back. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
The second baseman, Matt Muncy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
12 strikes, 7 balls. That's not bad.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Nunez over to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Chris Bryant now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Bryant.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ooh,
and he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at
How did that bounce off? Wait, that bounce off the wall and then over the wall?
Shortstop, Eugenio Suarez.
Hit the top and then up and into the straight line.
First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
And that misses for ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in...
And he grooves the fastball there. This
That's
is
the
hit
third
high
home
and
run
deep out to
God.
straightaway center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Line towards center field. Stewart is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Coming to the plate now, Mark Trumbo. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. You know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mark Trumbo goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Anthony Santander. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Football outside. Nope,
Popped him up.
Puts it down the 2nd. Did we got it?
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So here now
5 runs on 5 hits.
The pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
So striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2-0 now. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. But he just missed his extra bases. The 2-1 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at 2nd with a 1-out double. Hunter Harvey is going to come on.
Wow.
In relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To short. He's got it.
Oh,
and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Striding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at 3rd as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Number 8.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Ryan Braun. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. The 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly over to VR. To Trumbo for. Stepping into the box, DJ Stewart. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Number 24.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. DJ Stewart goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. The pitcher, Hunter Harvey, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan VR. He flew out in his last at-bat, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in, Max Muncy flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Santander waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Hard hit ball to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double. Ready now for Baltimore. Number 1, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that's taken for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit. And here's Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Fergie Jenkins. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And here comes Junior.
Yeah.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right. And gone. An absolute bomb. So the base is empty here with one away. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Digging in, Ryan Braun. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Before the first pitch, a check at first, but the runner's back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. High fly ball out to deep right field. Santander going back. Gone! So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the second baseman, Max Muncy. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball just inside.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Stewart there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Into the box now, Anthony Santander comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bryant is there, 1 away. Settling in now, DJ Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting, catcher Pedro.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. The 2-0 on the way. Bullet back up the middle. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Fergie Jenkins. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third. Back to the top of the order now, and here comes Junior.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs or curveballs.
Here comes the 0-1. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Third baseman.
Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 10-0 score. Ready for another shot now, Paul Goldschmidt. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Stewart going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Number 21 will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 21.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corner.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He went down on strikes last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now for the O's, number one. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The windup and the 0-1. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Goldschmidt, number 52, will take the ball now as the new pitch. Off a 2-run homer his last time around. Now a check swing, but he pulls up in time. Ball 1. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Muncy.
Edgar Martinez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Martinez.
Too high, 1-0. Braun on at first, nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Chris Bryant.
First offering on its way. This one's down to third. Scooped up.
Out third? No, nobody's out. Everybody's third.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second.
7.
And next will be the imposing power bat, Eugenio Suarez. He's set and the pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Calling for it, Stewart. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The catcher.
Striding into the box, Yasmani Grandal. And they're runners at the corners now. High in the air out to center field. Stewart is there, and that's the third out. Ready now, Trey Mancini. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he gets ahead 0-1. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Snap throw to first, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the third baseman, Renato Nunez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he fouls this one off. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ken Griffey Jr. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! Here's Nolan Arenado. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Stewart. 1 out. Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
On a line, that's a base hit. Ready for another chance?
Right
Ryan
fielder,
Braun.
number 8.
And if you remember, I'm
Ryan.
sure he does, he hit a round tripper
Braun.
back in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
For the most part, he's looked so much on that swing, though.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Santander is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now
Stepping up to the plate, Edgar Martinez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout from the stretch. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Miguel Castro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
11, Edgar Martinez.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And this is hauled in on the run as he takes. So coming to the plate, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Popped up, back behind second. Martinez over to his right, makes the play, 1 away. Striding in, DJ Stewart, 0 for 2 and a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Behind 0-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Braun moves over, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop this one left side. Right to him. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fergie Jenkins.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. And a glove flip for 1 to Trumbo for the double. Dwight Smith Jr. is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Popped him up.
Third straight pop-up.
Goldschmidt moving to his left,
Fourth straight guy would just come up.
and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. No balls and 1 strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, Stuff is obviously important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And another foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Griffey, the player of the game? How do you want to be the player of the game? I guess he was. His leadoff homer was really decent. First swing, his first swings of the day. Basically, that was his first swing. Put it right onto the grass. I had 3 runs on the first, and this was my runs. Okay.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The third place here came up. This is what he does. 7 PS4 goes into the screen. The score is a big 3-run home run. Let's go build in the left field seats. What's that necessary? And give me boom! His second home run, 420 feet on the 1-out count. Let's get it right in the back orange territory. Anderson up to 7. Let's get off the bounce. And up and down, a 2-run shot. There, 1 left. Oh, but I got that. I somehow managed to get out just over the top. Sticking this in it. Strike 3. Oh, nothing. Griffey, a 2-run bomb. That is the 2-0 swing. And he put that. It's almost the same exact spot as the second home run. He's trying to end the game. That's it. Three homers, a double, 4 RBI day. 2 run home and a pair of solo shots. Really?